This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, serious crash near Ferdinand. Burn ban has been lifted. Memorial Hospital health screenings. Also, Kurt Guxel will be in with sports. All this and more coming up on WJTS TV News. Good evening, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. The individuals involved in a serious crash on State Road 162 near Comfort Inn and Suites in Ferdinand have been identified. 45-year-old Derek Carter of Louisville was driving a box truck northbound on State Road 162 when he drove off the west side of the roadway on Thursday morning. Carter was flown to St. Vincent Hospital in Evansville to be treated for his injuries. The passenger, identified as 42-year-old Juanito Lyons, also from Louisville, was transported by ambulance to Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper for his injuries. State Road 162 at I-64 was closed a few hours while troopers reconstructed the scene. It has since been reopened. The cause of the accident is still under investigation. Some Jasper Engines and Transmissions employees returned to work today on Friday after having nearly a week off. The company was forced to shut down their manufacturing facilities last Friday after their phone and computer systems were compromised. A complete schedule of those who returned to work today on Friday is posted on the Jasper Engines and Transmissions Facebook page. The locations and areas not working and are not listed in the schedule have the day off unless they are notified by leadership. Company officials anticipate running full productions for all areas on Saturday, October 24th until 3 p.m. Employees are asked to report to their normal start time on Saturday. Several southern Indiana counties are no longer under a burn ban due to the recent rainfall. Local fire chiefs lifted the bans for Daviess, Lawrence, Martin, Orange, and Perry counties. Knox County is still under a burn ban until further notice. Fire chiefs are urging residents to practice fire safety when burning. 12 additional cases of COVID-19 were reported in Dubois County on Friday. According to the Indiana State Department of Health's COVID-19 dashboard, the county now has 1,396 positive COVID-19 cases and 26 deaths. The dashboard also shows that the county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 10.8%. 9,632 residents have been tested since the pandemic began in March. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. The best way to protect yourself and others around you is by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to wear a face mask. Daviess County residents can now be tested for COVID-19 free of charge. The new free testing site is located at the Quick Care Clinic on State Road 57 in Washington. Operating hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., on Saturdays from 9 to 5, and on Sunday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome, but if you want to avoid waiting in line, call 812-254-7845 to schedule an appointment. The free test is available to all residents. You do not need to have symptoms to be tested. Children 2 years old and above can be tested with their parents' permission. New parents having their first bundle of joy at Memorial Hospital are going home with a special gift. The next 1,000 babies born at the hospital are going home with a 30-day supply of diapers and a baby book. The Rotary Club of Jasper recently awarded the hospital a $3,750 district grant to fund this project. This grant is made possible through a fund called Rotary International. The fund was created to support small-scale, short-term humanitarian projects that support local communities. The Rotary Club of Jasper matched the grant dollar for dollar, resulting in a $6,000 grant to help the hospital. $3,750 were sent directly to the hospital to purchase the diapers. The rest of the grant was split between the baby books and the Rotary Wheel emblem stickers for the back of the baby books and inserts about the Rotary Club of Jasper. The books and inserts will also be provided in Spanish to meet the needs of the county's diverse population. Ferdinand Elementary School librarian Nadina Pollen helped the club find the baby books. Memorial Hospital Materials Management Director Todd Maringer will oversee the logistics of the diapers on behalf of the hospital. He will order more diapers as supplies are used until the entire gift is exhausted. For more information about the project, visit the Rotary Club of Jasper's Facebook page. Do you need a health screening? Well, Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper is sponsoring a Friday community health screening next month. Participants must be at least 18 years old and will have their cholesterol and blood glucose levels checked by a finger stick. A 12-hour fast is required before the screening. However, you can still drink water and take prescribed medications. The screenings take place from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday, November 20th in the Health and Wellness Classroom at Memorial's Southside office on 12th Avenue in Jasper. They're $25 each and can be paid for at the health screening. The screening lasts for about 15 minutes and pre-registration is required. To register or for more information, visit mhhcc.org and click on Health Screenings. Enter the company name as Friday and the password is 2020. You can also register by calling the Health and Wellness Department at 812-996-2399 or toll free at 800-852-7279, extension 2399. Although Halloween will look different this year, the Dubois County Museum wants to make sure that you have a safe and healthy way to celebrate. Spooky Streets is a special indoor trick-or-treating night at the Candlelight Village in the museum. It will be an open house format to keep trick-or-treaters socially distanced and takes place from 5:30 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, October 29th at the museum. Come in costume and wear a safe mask. Shop owners will be in costume and handing out candy along Main Street. One-way traffic will be set up to keep the parade moving through the streets. Guests are asked to register in advance to make sure there is enough candy on hand. To reserve your spot, call the museum at 812-634-7733. The Southwest Indiana Agriculture Economic Summit is coming back for another year, but this time there's going to be a few changes. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this year's event will be held on Zoom from 9 to 11:15 a.m. Eastern on Friday, November 13th. Pre-registration is required. A registration link and meeting agenda can be found on our website at WJTS.tv. Once you have registered, you will receive an email with a link to the webinar. Kimberly International has announced the leadership team to head its new workplace business unit. The unit was created to increase the company's customer experience, product development, and brand marketing across 3 distinct brands within the workplace. Kimberly National and Etc. Workplace President Courtney Smith says the experts helping her lead this new unit are Michael Roach, SVP Sales, Wendy Murray, VP Brand Marketing, Angie Schutch, VP Product Marketing, Angie Troxler, Director, Sales Operations. For more information, visit KimballInternational.com. October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and Dubois County Prosecutor Anthony Quinn is encouraging residents to be cognizant about the signs of abuse. Recognizing the signs of abuse can help friends and family identify victims and connect them to vital resources. Victims of domestic violence may be isolated, appear depressed, have low self-esteem, or engage in substance abuse. The cycle of violence usually comes in 3 stages. At first, the victim may feel like they are walking on eggshells. The perpetrator may be easily angered, blame the victim, or argue often. In the second stage, the victim may be attacked physically, sexually, or emotionally. This is often followed by a makeup period, where the abuser is apologetic and says it will never happen again. There is a variety of resources available that victims can access to get help. The victim's assistant at the prosecutor's office can assist with any victim advocacy question. There are also several resources through Crisis Connection, including a 24-hour hotline, prevention programs, emergency and short-term housing, counseling, and filing of protective orders. The 24-hour hotline is 800-245-4580 and serves Dubois, Crawford, Daviess, Martin, Orange, Perry, Pike, and Spencer counties. If it is an emergency, call 911. Over 1 million Hoosiers have requested an absentee ballot for the 2020 general election. 553,270 absentee mail-in ballots have been requested across the state, and 477,217 Hoosiers have cast their ballot at an early voting location. In total, 1,042,319 ballots have been requested or submitted. 640,225 Hoosiers voted absentee in person or by mail for the 2020 primary election. When looking back at the 2016 election, 977,239 ballots were submitted during the absentee voting period for both in person and by mail. Because of this increase in absentee ballots, final election results may not be immediately available on Election Day. Voters wanting to work in their county as an absentee ballot counter are encouraged to contact their county clerk's office as soon as possible. To track your absentee ballot, look up early voting sites, and to contact your county clerk, visit indianavoters.com. Stay tuned. Weather and sports are still to come on 18 WJTS.